Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I haven't been able to craft since my last live video, so my desk looks the same as it did before. We made these flip-flop journals on Saturday in a live video together, so if you missed it, you might want to check it out. I've smashed a whole paper pad making these adorable flip-flop journals. So if you want to see the process, and you can check that out. Okay, but today we're going to do something different. I don't even know exactly what we're going to do. To be honest, I don't know. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Or afternoon or evening. I know we have people in all the above. I have gathered a few rocks on my walks, and I want to make some paperweights, but so I've been grabbing flat rocks. We have lots and lots of rocks in our neighborhood, like so many. So there's plenty to choose from, and I've been choosing the big flat ones because I want a collage on these. I think it would be really cool, and then I can have a paperweight. So sometimes when you're working in a journal, you may see, if you watch Gela Gastinelli, you may see that she uses a book weight sometimes when she's working in a journal. And so this one is really nice, actually. It has a nice weight to it. So like when you have a nice big thick journal like this one, it's not laying down flat completely because this is in the way. But it's nice to have a paperweight. And this one just happens to be, I think, perfect. So you could weight that side down, write on this side, or decorate or whatever. And so it is nice to be able to weight them down. So I picked up a few of these and I want to experiment collaging on them. I think what I'll do is use gesso. So I have this, I had to get a new bottle of gesso. This Liquitex Basics acrylic. I think what I would do is gesso the surface so that I have like a something to work on. Like if I want to paint on it, we could put paste on it. I could put glue pictures down on it if I have a coat of gesso. I wouldn't gesso the entire rock. That's just me personally. I would only gesso the surface here so that I could work from it. Let's just prep one. I don't know if we'll get to this in this video. Like I said, usually I come here with a plan, but today I don't have a plan. And it's 7 o'clock. I'm usually here bright and early. I cannot wake up with this new time change, y'all. I did wake up at 6:15 this morning, which was nice. That's earlier than I have been waking up. I woke up at 7:45 yesterday. I can be here late with you this morning because it's spring break. Yay! Yay for spring break. And so I can be here a little later. I'm going to let that dry. That was a pretty clean rock, wasn't it? Pretty clean. I was expecting it to be much dirtier than that. So I'll know when it's dry because it's going to look like this on this side. We'll see how long this rock takes to dry. Watching rocks dry. It's exactly what you were looking for this morning, right? Okay, let me find you guys. Let me find the video. That's an extra thing. One thing, y'all can tell me if you're up for it. I need to make a set of KCC cards for this month. I haven't made one yet this month, and it's the 17th. I started late last month too. So you guys can pick. Let me know in the comments. Do you want artist trading cards, Kendra's Card Challenge, or I don't know. That's what I got. Artist Trading Cards or Kendra's Card Challenge. How about we just do 2 choices? While you guys are deciding and typing it in, I'm going to say good morning. Hello, Miss Dawn. First one here. Good morning. You're up. And hey, Dana. Good to see you. Hi, Esther. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Miss Linda. You made 6. You made 6 of these? Oh, you made 6 of these mini flip-flop journals this weekend. I bet that's what you meant. Oh, yeah, Arthur, what is he, about 6 months old now? Oh, he's been sick. Sorry to hear that. Hello, Miss Flo and Heidi. Good morning, ladies. Oh, he's 11 and a half. Oh, I thought he was a puppy. Who got a puppy? Oh, I know her. She's my yellow sister. Starts with a T. Why can I not pull it out of my hat? I know who got a puppy. I can't pull her name out of my hat. And she's here with us all the time. Hey, Carmina. Hi, Dana. Oh, your spring break was last week? Yeah, my mom, she substitutes for a school, and her spring break was last week too. Well, look who's dry. See, you can't even tell which side. All right, well, let's prep this real quick. And then y'all have to type in the chat and tell me if you want ATCs or Kendra's Card Challenge. Kendra's Card Challenge, I'm going to do with the Rainforest Refuge paper pad this time. Last time we used 4 Seasons. And this time we're going to do Rainforest Refuge, because I've only played with that paper pad like twice, and I need to play with it some more. So you let me know. I threw that baby wipe away too quickly because now I need it. I have gesso. Okay, let's see. Just gonna grab one of these. ATCs, ATCs, ATCs. Cool, we'll do ATCs. ATC 1. Oh, we got a Kendra's Card Challenge. Oh, Carmina. Carmina, I think you usually pick something different just like me. I'm usually the one who wants something different too. Like, it's so funny, like A9 keeps getting vetoed by the guest crafter on Craft Roulette, and I'm like, I love an A9 card. But I'm like the only one. Everyone in the chatterbox is like, oh, thank you. Always the oddball out. Let's see how this goes. This is experimental. We're going to find out together. Prepping this rock here. If you don't have gesso, you could try this same thing with just white acrylic paint. But this is where we're at now. I'll set this to the side and let it dry. And we'll make some ATCs. Just so happens your girl's got some paper. Just so happens I'm prepared for that answer. I had both things prepared. Okay, so let's do this. We are gonna first cut down this sheet of paper. So if you were with me the last time we did ATCs, well, hello, Anne. We got 12 ATCs from one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. This rock, this wet rock is in the way. Let's move it out of the way. You don't have to make ATC cards with 12 by 12 paper. You can make ATC's cards out of any paper you want. It does not matter. I need like 150 of them, so that's why I'm taking this approach. Scrap. One thing that I usually use my ATCs for is scraps. You can just go through your scraps. The standard measurement is 2.5 by 3.5. If you're planning on trading them with others. I have had a lot of questions about ATCs, and I directed people to the past videos, but they are artist trading cards is what an ATC stands for. They measure 2.5 by 3.5, and they can be absolutely anything you want them to be. The idea is that artists or creatives take these and trade these with others. But you can also use them to decorate card fronts. Like they'd be great for an A2 card. Bye. You can use them for, you know, just whatever. Whatever you want. In fact, you guys, this weekend, it's story time. I tell y'all about our crafty day, not crafty day, our thrifty day on Saturday. Me and my daughter went out to meet my mom for a thrifty date and lunch. And I've told y'all before, like my favorite thrift stores are thrift stores that actually do something for the community. So we have two in my mom's small town. One of them is related to a food bank, and the other is a part of a community. It's like a church. In fact, I think this one may be more popular. St. Vincent de Paul is what it's called. I think there's more of those around. But the food bank one was the one that we went to first, and they were having a big sale, and they had everything out on the curb, and they have this huge parking lot off to the side, and it was full of stuff. And we were talking to the guys there because my mom is very involved in our community and like volunteering and all that stuff. And one of the guys was a teacher, so she knew him, and they were talking, and they were having a big sale. Oh, Miss Barbara, hey there. They were having a big sale, and she was like, this is a first. What are you guys doing? What are y'all having a big sale for? And they were like, well, one of our freezers broke, and it's going to cost $8,000 to fix it, which is just wild. Now, it's a community-based food bank, and they serve a lot of people. So I'm sure it's an industrial-sized machine. But they had mentioned that due to all the changes, that they've lost a lot of their funding, and so they're going to have to start, you know, doing more fundraisers and getting the community more involved in donating to the food bank because they've lost some of their funding. So I wanted to put that in y'all's ear. I know you don't live here near my community, but it breaks my heart because my mom has volunteered there. I know how many people they serve and how much they serve our community. So we did our bit by shopping and making a donation that day. But what I wanted to encourage you to do is, even if it's $5, you might reach out to your local food bank and see if they're being affected in the same ways and make a donation. or just take them some food. My mom and I were talking about it, and we were like, okay, from now on, every time we go to the grocery store, I go once a week, I'm going to pick up an extra bag of rice, an extra bag of beans. You know, it doesn't cost that much. I know different budgets have different allowances in them, but you know, just trying to do my part. Plus, I can coupon and get some things for free. Like yesterday at our store, if you bought Nutella, which Nutella was on my list, I was going to buy Nutella anyways. I got a free box of biscuit, like Bisquick for making biscuits and pancakes. And it has milk in it. And we don't eat anything that has milk in it here at the house because my husband's allergic. So I'm going to donate that box to the food bank. So I just wanted to put that in y'all's ear because it's going to be something that we see more, unfortunately. It's not just going to affect our small town, but it's going to affect across the nation, our food banks. And you might not be aware because I was completely unaware until Saturday. So I just wanted to put that in y'all's ear, just in case. So back to the making. I don't know where these are from, and I'm so sorry. It's a printable. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. But I just thought they were cute, and they're easy to cut. And we'll make some real simple ATCs. ATCs don't have to be complicated. I mean, it's a lot of fun when you get all mixed media with them. But just like that, with me chatting away, I already have 5 cut. And these are so cute. I think I'm going to make these glitter fairy ones too. So these are all for the Paperganza coming up. The Craft Roulette Paperganza. I'll just leave this off to the side. I don't want to use this one, but... Okay, let's also use some of these girls. Last time we used the fairies. So just take that as a public service announcement. I definitely don't want to be... this is not a political place at all. I don't watch the news. I don't get political, but especially in my crafting, it's a no-go here in the craft room. But so it's not a political statement. It's a public service announcement statement, because you know, these are things that affect our communities and the people in our communities. And maybe you're looking for a way to give and a way to serve, and then that's a place that is going to need a little more giving and a little more serving. So I just thought I would tell y'all that, you know, and I learned, you guys taught me when we did the Uvalde card drive exactly what it means when everybody does something. So in the Uvalde card drive that I did a couple of years ago, we had 500 people participate, but those 500 people sent different amounts of cards. One sweetheart sent 1,000 cards. I'm not lying. She sent 4 boxes that had like 250 cards in each one. But then others sent 1 card. Some people sent 5 cards. All combined, when 500 people did something, we got over, oh, she lost the earring anyways, 20,000 cards. So when everybody does something, whether it's $5 or $10 or they bring in food, it does make a difference. So if you can only give a little, if you give anything, you're giving, and that's a beautiful thing. And you shouldn't be ashamed or feel bad about it or think that I'm not going to give because I can only give. a bag of rice and that's not enough, that bag of rice, it is enough. And so whatever, if you're inclined, I mean, I stand to gain nothing from this other than a public service announcement. I'm just telling you, you know, what we experienced this weekend when we were out thrifting. So you might even, you know, check with your local food bank. If you're part of a group, maybe y'all can rally together and see what you can do together, you know. Just throwing that out there. But we'll keep crafting and chatting. Hey, Miss Cordelia. Oh, that's so cool, Anne. You thrift at a church and a animal shelter. That is so cool. Yeah, I refuse to give any money to Goodwill. I go to the Salvation Army, or I go to St. Vincent de Paul, or I go to the food bank thrift store if I'm going to thrift, because I know that money is making a difference in a very significant way. So I donate all of my stuff to them too. Oh my goodness, you guys, my kids are growing up. This weekend, yesterday, they both spent a ton of time destashing all their toys. The time has come. Do y'all remember Sparkle Heart all these years has been the biggest Barbie fan? They are getting rid of all their toys. And my son has always been a big Lego fan. Now he's keeping his like Hogwarts castle and some of his big Lego projects that he built. He bought display shelves and has them displayed nicely in his room, and they look really great. But yeah, all of his Nerf guns, all of his Marvel and Avengers characters, all that stuff is actually sitting by my front door as we speak. Could barely get by. Could barely get out of the house. Oh man, and we just got Sparkle Heart, and I did a gallery wall on her wall yesterday, of these really cute like gallery wall postcards that she had gotten a few months ago. We finally got busy and redid her walls, and she's getting a pink velvet couch, you guys, that folds down into a twin bed so that it's like a sleeper sofa, so that if she has a friend over or something, they'll have a bed to sleep on. And so her room's about to get all like glamored up. Oh my goodness. My kids are growing up. It happens so fast. Miss Ava Lee, how are you? So good to see you. And who else have I missed? Miss Lindaville, did I say good morning to you? And hi, just April. Hi. How are y'all doing? So yeah. And we have an extra TV in the house. It's not huge, which is good. I'm gonna let her put the TV, and she's gonna have like a little sitting area in her room with a TV where she and girlfriends can hang out. And she has a vanity already where she can paint her nails and put on her makeup. She doesn't really wear very much makeup. She wears lip gloss and sometimes mascara if she's being fancy. She turns 12 in April. So as an 11-year-old, they don't need a lot of makeup. They really don't need any, but try to tell a middle schooler that. See what kind of response you get. She knows. She gets it. Okay, I think that is all of that we need, but then I want to maybe use some fun Let's see if any of these sayings are what we want. If not, I have Glitter Fairy right here. So that's always an option. I did finish my Glitter Fairy cards last time off camera. I didn't get to do them all on camera with you guys, but let me show those to you real quick. They turned out super cute. So this was the first group, just getting them all rotated the right way. Okay, there we go. So I had those little stamps, these right here, and I had stamped those out on the pink scraps of paper, and I'd also stamped out the word Glitter Fairy. And then I had some gold stickers that I stuck that were like flowers. This is a dragonfly that, in their hair. So there's one with a flower. And then some of them have glitter on them too. But yeah, so these are all done. My first, I think we made 13. I think we made a baker's dozen last time. These are done. There's the real glittery ones. So cute. So those are done. And I just kept the Glitter Fairy on the blocks since I need to make like 150. They're not all going to say Glitter Fairy. Some of them are going to say like Chatterbox, Stretchy Pants, whatever. But I wanted to see if we want any of these. You might want some of these sayings. At the food bank thrift store, I did pick up this little tray. It's like just like the size of my hand. It fits perfectly. Always take the high road and the high five. I thought that was cute, and I could use it in my craft room perhaps. Hey, Maddie. Stupid autocorrect. Hi, Kathy. It gets me all the time, Kathy. It's so annoying. I'll try to type out no worries. And like as much as I type that out, I don't know why my autocorrect hasn't figured it out yet, but it always types in Norman. Ugh. Or it changes it to Norman and frustrates me every time. Okay. So all of these sentiments right here are actually art related. To create one's own world in any of the arts takes courage. I really like that. Art is, that's Georgia O'Keeffe. Art is the only way to run away without leaving home. Rebecca West. To be an artist is to believe in life. Art is not a luxury, but a necessity. Totally agree. Art is chaos taking shape. So all of these, let your art out. All of these are art related. So we might use them, but they're a little big. And then these are all kind of like more whimsical. So hold hands with inspiration and run. Believe in the beauty of your mess. Whimsy. Embrace the chaos. Kiss the muse. Let your daydreams bloom into reality. So these artsy ones I think are from Sweet Pea Curiosities, if you're wondering, on Etsy. And then I think these are from the calicocollage.com, but she is also on Etsy as well. So those might be coming into play. Let's get these back out. I'm sure we have enough now. Let's make sure we have a girl for every card. I'm glad you guys picked artist trading cards because I need to get them done. I have 2 projects that I'm working on for this summer. Oh my gosh, I didn't even count, y'all, but that was perfect. How serendipitous. All right. Oh, I think we can fit the bigger art sayings on these cards with these girls. Yeah. Those girls, that should be fine. And then maybe we'll use the more whimsy ones, these, on here. Like, I like embrace whimsy. This one says ink your joy. I like that too. We'll do both of those. Create, explore, inspire. Yeah, we'll take that one. I don't know about blossom and chaos. I guess craft roulette feels like chaos sometimes when the wheel, when we first get the parameters before we've talked it out, everyone's taking a deep breath and a bite of chocolate. Probably feels pretty chaotic. Maybe and Mary were so much fun to watch. I know we talked about it on Saturday, but it was really fun. And I got to be there and chat with everyone. I was feeling chatty that night. I don't always feel chatty in the evenings just because I'm tired. Oh, dance with dandelions. I love dandelions. I got some dandelion seeds this weekend. Whisper to the winds. Sip on sunshine and dine with dreams. I love these. They're so whimsical. Bye, Barbara. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Yeah, Kathy, I was mentioning that at the beginning. These are great focal points for A2 cards. Absolutely. I'm going to take this bottom line here. I always want to call this brand Calico Critters because the first time I found her critters and I fell in love with them. I have a page here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, it's over here. She does the most adorable critters right here. Just so cute. So this again is Calico Collage, but I always want to call her Calico Critter. Dance in daydreams, live in laughter, wear your wings. These are fun. So we'll get a few of these out. All right. These are going to go over here. And let's see. How about Dance and Daydreams for this one? Oh, it just fits right there perfectly. Okay. Then sure, we'll take that. Okay, now, what else do I want to do to this little card? Because I do want to add something else. We could do trim. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. Now that we're getting to the decorating part, I'll get you in here a little closer. All right. We could bring in flowers, butterflies. Lace, trim, labels. We already got a label. I've got all these little bitty flowers. Let's see about using some of them. So I'm just going to my ephemera folder and pulling out of there. It's so fun just already having things made, but look at all these little bitty flowers. I think we might be able to use some of these. I need to make some more of these. These are watercolored bumblebees. And they're so fun to make and they're so adorable. And I think I only have one or two left. Another thing, I have a folder here of just hearts. So when I have scraps, I cut out some hearts. Some of them are with a punch, and some of them I just cut out my very own way. So we might use some of these hearts too. All right. That's enough to get us started. Just put some, maybe put some little flowers around. And let's ink blend this piece. Yes, I'm using digitals today. Now, I don't know where this little dress, these dresses came from. I just can't remember what digital these are from. I love it when companies that do digitals put their names on things because it helps me a whole lot. It really helps. Yeah, ink blending was the answer for that. Let's put these back up here. There's stars. This would be cute with a star on it. I need to die cut more stars. Because I don't know where they are. But you could also use like pearls, just whatever. Let's change this flower out for a different one. Let's use those. Let's just hit the edge of this with some ink. This is just going to be quick and easy and simple. Bees love dandelions. Yeah. I love them both. It is, spring has sprung here in Texas, you guys. My husband and my son were out doing yard work yesterday, and they both came in complaining about wasp. So it's spring. It is spring. And pest control was just here on Wednesday. Of course. And there's so many bunnies out. I haven't seen the babies yet, but I was taking Sparkle Heart to school the other morning, and we counted like 9 bunnies in a quarter of a mile. They are out. They live, we have 2 big juniper bushes, one on each side of our driveway. And they love to live there. I have a bunch of ground cover plants that they can live in, and they do. And our dog is not aggressive. She doesn't mind the bunnies. She doesn't chase them or try to hurt them or anything. So there is one. So they get to live in our yard without a challenge. I need more ink. We'll just use this tea dye. Did y'all get to... Hey, Beth. Well, I'm not on at my usual time. I'm usually working by now, honestly. But I work a lot, and I work long hours. So on Mondays is the one day a week I don't rush to work. I allow myself to take a little more time for myself on Monday mornings, and I've found that it makes my week go better. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't sneeze. I'm not a delicate sneezer. So sorry. Sometimes I make crazy noises when I sneeze too. my goodness. So sorry. I just sneezed all over y'all. I mean, not really. I did cover and I turned my head, but it just came on with a vengeance. So Beth, we're just sitting here making ATC cards today. I was showing Maddie off. She lives right here in arm's reach of me. I was showing her because we also painted a rock with gesso, which let's check on that. Still wet. So, it's time to weigh in, y'all. No, it's not. My watch just doesn't know. It's not time to weigh in. It's time to be crafty. Some of these are just white, which is okay. We can add like a little yellow dot to them. Make them kind of like a daisy. Thanks for all the blessings, you guys. Sorry to sneeze like that. All right. See? And suddenly that just little white punched out flower becomes a daisy. These are so easy. We'll call that one done too. Where is the other one to finish? Oh, it's right there. I've got a bunch of things on my desk, you guys. I've got to clean my craft room. When my kids were cleaning their rooms yesterday, I should have been in here cleaning my room. But instead, I got caught up helping them, which is good. They need a little help too. Wow, I was just kind of stacking some things over here randomly, and this couple looks pretty good on this card. Oh, don't they look perfect there? Yeah, we're going to glue them down. I'll just put it in my ephemera box. I have an ephemera box for junk journaling. Cool. That worked out. They fit perfect. They need something to stand on. Hold on. Let me find a scrap of paper real quick. What about this one? I gotta lift their feet while I still can and pop this underneath. They're standing in a flowers. There we go. Oh, they're just so perfect right there. Okay, we got a bonus, a tag. Okay. Look at this cutie pie. Isn't she adorable? We're gonna pop her right there. Ooh, it might be cute to use like photo corners for her. Like paper ones. I have a bunch of paper photo corners. Let me pull them out. I think Desiree sent me these. I also have some that I buy off Amazon that are like these stickers, and they come in lots of colors. So these are black. I'm going to save the black ones. I'm going to use these plastic. Well, they're not plastic. They're paper. But these, I think I'm going to use these baby blue ones. Blue or pink? Maybe I'm going to use the pink ones. Indecisive Monday. Let's ink blend this first. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right, it's the 17th. I got some green on. Y'all can't see my shirt, but I'm wearing an Alice in Wonderland shirt, and it has green on it. Yay. It's one that I bought for Disney World. Okay. Yay, that's ink blended. Let's pop some photo corners on these. Now, this is one of those you never know what the brand is kind of situations on Amazon. So I don't know what brand these are, but they come in a whole rainbow of colors. I've actually used quite a few of these already, and they even have clear. Just in case anyone's curious. What'd you have for dinner, Diane? And howdy. Local club for dinner and an Irish band. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to have to think about that for tonight. What can I serve? I've got potatoes. Bought them yesterday at the grocery store. I don't think I have any sausage. I almost bought sausage too. I have meatballs. Okay. Oh, what a cutie. See, ATC cards are just so fun. Okay. We need play with pastels. Maybe. Feels like a prompt from Mary. Feels like a prompt she would have for a parameter. We'll put that up at the top. Oh, it'd be so cute to make some like craft roulette ATC cards that had prompts on them. Let's tuck it under the corners there a little bit. All right. Oh, whoa, way back in this conversation. It's all coming back to me now. I was really wishing this weekend when we were at the thrift stores that I had some like ATCs or cards on me, because I always see the same people volunteering at these thrift stores. Like there's some really devoted people in our communities and they volunteer regularly, and I was just really wishing, I told them, thank you so much for volunteering. Thank you so much for working at the food bank and volunteering in the thrift store and making this possible for our community. But I was really wishing I had some ATC cards on me to give them as a little thank you. Especially this one woman who works the register at the food bank thrift store. She's just as sweet as pie, y'all. She's just super sweet. And I didn't have any on me. So, okay, here's the importance of if you stick to the size on ATCs of 2.5 by 3.5, Well, I'm sure y'all have heard of the game Dungeons and Dragons, and there's other games too that are like role-playing games like that, but they sell all kinds of containers for cards like this. And they're not expensive. I told myself, I'm going to get myself one of those containers that I can put in my purse to hold these cards. I mean, it doesn't have to be one of those containers. You could put them in anything you want. You could even put them in your wallet, maybe. You know, not many of those carry cash around anymore, and so they would probably fit right there too. Um, anyways, um, I no longer want to get caught out in the wild without having some adorable ATC cards that I can give out as random acts of kindness, because I really wanted them this weekend at both thrift stores and didn't have them. So I just want to encourage you guys, maybe y'all might feel the same. Okay, she's going to have blue. How about ink your joy? Let's put it right there. Or I'll just cover the label with it. That is what made me even get started on talking about the food bank, was thinking, oh yeah, I wanted ATC cards in my purse this weekend and I didn't have them. So that goes back to like the beginning of this video, but whatever. We got there eventually. But you know, there's people serving our community. If you go to the library every week and you see the same librarians, they're serving your community, give them an ATC card. It doesn't just have to be for crafty friends, because I know a lot of us, we don't have crafty friends IRL and in like real physical life, right? Like we have them online, but we don't have them in our neighborhood or whatever. But there are other people that we can bless with these little things. All right, one last one of like the dress motif. This one has a crown with two birds. Create, explore, inspire. I like how that goes all around. Wear your wings, create, explore, inspire. Oh, I like the double. I like those together, especially since there's birds on this. They're wearing their wings. Corned beef yesterday. Ooh, I love a Reuben. Well, actually, honestly, okay, hold on. Let me rewind that statement. I don't know if I love a Reuben. I used to work in a vegan restaurant when I was in college for a minute, not very long, but I ate there all the time, even after I wasn't working there anymore. And they made a vegan Reuben that I loved. They would caramelize the sauerkraut with brown sugar, and it was the Reuben part, the meat part, the substitute was, oh God, what do they call that? Well, it was basically a block of wheat. Just sliced block of wheat, but it was really good. I don't know if I've ever had a real Reuben, like with actual meat on it or not. But I loved the vegan one with sweet sauerkraut, with caramelized sauerkraut. All right. Sweet. trying to think if there's anything else I want to put with this, but I think we'll just put it like this. Oh, where is my faux tape? Right here. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. It was so close. All right. Maybe we'll put a little faux tape on it. Faux vintage tape. It's real tape. Faux vintage. I feel like it just needs a little something extra. Time flies when you're having fun, hanging out with your friends. I can't believe what time it is already, you guys. This gave me the idea, the putting this on there. Do I want to tape it down? Sure. Could leave it as a flip and write something on the inside, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to glue it down. Okay, first wear your wings. And then create, explore, and inspire. Sounds about right. And I think that one's done. Now all of them need my information on the back. But so far, that kind of like little mini series, because that's how many pieces of ephemera I had, is done. She might need a heart. Green. Really like this blue Mixpedia heart. This is just watercolor paper that I had stamped on. Ink your joy. That's a pretty big heart. Let's see if I have another one. That's a bright green. Okay, hold on. Don't want to get in the weeds here, picking out hearts. Ooh, this one's too big, but it would be so cute. This one. Now I wish that wasn't glued there because I could glue it in the heart. I think the blue one is actually the best. And it looks kind of inky. Let's just do that one. I don't like getting lost in indecision of like too many choices. If I find something and I like it, then that's it. She need a heart? A nice green one for St. Patty's. Sure. It's only paper. It'll be fine. Okay, now those are done. So those 5 are done. Let's do a lady or two, and then I'll let you guys go, and I'll go. I hear you, bird. So that's dry. Let's grab a lady. Now for her and for these ladies, I want to use these larger art labels. Ooh, I like this one. Creativity is not a competition. I think that's an important thing with craft roulette, is it's definitely not a competition. It's not a competition of numbers. It's not a competition of cards. It's just fun. I like that. Okay, now if that's all over there, we're going to need something else. I've got all these big hearts over here. Yeah, I like that blue heart behind her. And I'm using the label to anchor her. I like it. Let's do that. Hi, Bethany. Hey, Maddie. Aw. Nice, Bethany. Oh, I bet you're going to be really excited to see your hubby again. Hey, let him know, you know, I leave town for work, and I tell you what, I know he didn't leave. I don't think he left for work, but just saying, like, I leave town for work and I come home and my hubby has dinner made, he has flowers, he lets me know how much I was missed. And it's great. It's a good feeling to know you were missed and to see it, you know, to see it in their actions. He doesn't have to do that, but it's sweet that he does, and I like it. So show him how much he was missed. Make him a card. When I leave town, you guys, I always leave them a card. Each person a little card. You know your mom's a card maker when she leaves town and leaves you a card. Okay. I know, he's so sweet. I'm blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed. I have a wonderful husband, wonderful family and children, wonderful crafty friends. Like, I'm just one blessed gal. I feel it, I know it, and I'm so grateful. Okay, I'm going to call this one done for now. I could come back just like with the little girls, like came back and added things, but I'm going to call that one done for now. Let's get another one done. I know what I said. Diane is now laughing. Like, she says she's going to be done. She says she's out of time, but she keeps going. I'm going to use the one that says, art is what happens when you dare to be who you really are. That really resonates with me right now because I look at art and, you know, there's like so many videos on YouTube of like how to find your artist style, and everyone's got ideas. And I know that they have ideas probably based, at least most of them, on their own experience, which is cool, and they're sharing that. And I'm not saying that they're wrong. But I think when you practice a lot, you stay consistent in your art form, whatever that be, card making, journaling, whatever, collage, I'm just using the ones that we use here. But when you stay consistent in your form, try lots of methods, lots of techniques, and stick to what you know, subject matter. I think those are some great ways to find your style. These are just envelopes. I really love security envelope patterns. So that's what this paper is. Now my watch is telling me it's breakfast time. Hey, this was just kind of in there. Let's put that back there. Anyways, you know, those have been my meditations lately of like if I want to improve my painting or drawing, then I need to stick to a subject that I know really well or learn a subject really well. Like start painting and regularly paint the same thing so that I really get to know it and I can really capture the form. For me, it's paper, just in general. I'm going to center that a little more. There we go. I think too, especially for like a card maker, experiment with different sizes and things. Because I always find that when I change up my size, like if you always use A2, try a different card size. Make these ATCs, make a 5x7, make a 4-bar, make something even smaller than your typical A2. But I think changing the size really is a good practice too. If you're feeling stuck or, you know, you just need a change. I think I'm going to put that right in the corner. I'm going to put her right there. Well, the ladies are coming together quickly, aren't they? Hi, Debbie Trapp. How are you doing? My daughter's favorite teacher this year has been her dance teacher, who's pregnant, and on Thursday was her last day of school for the school year. And she's like, Mom, I made her a really cute card. I was like, oh, cool. I'm sure she loved it. She was like, it was basic. And I was like, basic? You made her a card. That is going to make her so happy. It does not matter how basic it is. Which, speaking of, I have a video coming out this week about basic card making, which is something when I designed the 4 seasons and I designed Easter blessings, I had basic card making in mind because it's fabulous. We don't have, I think we overcomplicate it sometimes. We make it more complicated than we need it to be. Let's find her a quote. I make art to show my soul is listening. No, I make art to show my soul I'm listening. That's a pretty good one. Good taste is the first refuge of the non-creative. It is the last-ditch stand of the artist. To be in good taste. That's funny. Let's look over here. I like to let your art out. I'm going to use that one. Well, guys, it looks like we're finishing these up, kind of. I mean, we'll see. There's still quite a few to go. But at least we have made a whole bunch here today, which is really exciting for me. I'm going to have 24. Actually, I'm going to have 25 ATCs out of 150 that I need. But I don't need them until the end of July. My goal, however, is to get them done before summer even starts. We'll see how I do. I like that. Let's start gluing the bottom piece down. Hey, Jim. We had a tornado warning in Syracuse yesterday. Ugh. Oh, so sorry. Y'all aren't used to that kind of activity, are you? I mean, I guess if you got a hurricane, maybe. Doesn't seem like normal weather, but I don't know. Let's glue the heart down next. These hearts, I made these with photo paper. And alcohol inks. I was experimenting one time, a long time ago, with alcohol inks and photo paper. Okay, another one down. We've gotten 3 ladies done already. What does she have to say? Well, I need to cut that part out. This quote just cracks me up. Art is the only way to run away without leaving home. So we'll put that one with her. I've got to cut out. This is from the Dollar Tree. Highly recommend. Look how much I've used this. I've used this thing over, and I love the size. I love the price. I love the quality. If you see one of these mats at the Dollar Tree and you don't have one or have something like this size, I highly recommend it. I use it all of the time. Another idea is maybe you bought one of the scrapbook.com magic mats and you don't really use it that much. You can use those as a self-healing mat too. I don't know if they recommend it, but I mean, you're cutting dies into it. So that's what I used to use before I got this. I just love this mat though. Now she needs a heart. Of course, she's going to be on this side. I think all these are too big. This one is heat embossing and watercolor. It's just a little too big. I have a couple more of the green. This is good. I'm getting to use my stash of ephemera, and I have one more blue. All right, we'll use the green. Hey Jennifer, how's it going? Aw, I love that y'all are like, oh, small world. Well, good night to Miss Diane. I'm glad she had at least some good food. Too bad the Irish band wasn't doing it for her. I feel like these all need something else. I liked her with the tag. I don't know, they're not bad. They're good. They're fine, but I do feel like they could maybe use something else. Let me look real quick back into my ephemera folder and see. I know I have some random numbers. They're right here. Oh, and more quotes and things. Cheers. Good times, friends. Looking for numbers. Whoa. Those numbers are a little bigger than what I need for this project. Getting a little closer to the size I was thinking of. Let's try those. Oh. Okay. You know, there's a lot of numbers in craft roulette. It was funny when Mary and May were talking about math. Oh my gosh, when I cannot with my daughter's math already. She's only in 6th grade, but she's in honors, and her teacher is not playing around, y'all. They took a practice star test, and if the kids didn't come out like exceptional on their score, then they have extra tutoring, because meets expectations will not work for her honor students. Oh man. Well, I think it's back to this one. Don't like that. Okay. I don't know. I don't really like any of those with it. Let's see. What's this circle going to do for me? Nothing really. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just glue this stuff down. If I'm not feeling it, then I'm not feeling it. You love your Dollar Tree mat, Bethany? Well, it won't cost much to replace it. As long as you can still find it. That's the only thing with a Dollar Tree. I refuse to watch Dollar Tree hauls because I never can find the things that other people find. So I don't even want to know what they're finding at their Dollar Tree. It's like, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. I can't. We don't have it. Okay, that's good. Let's glue these down. I do have to get going, you guys. It is a Monday. I can't be too late. Timesheets and things need to be done. It's spring break, so I've let some of my staff off So I'm working with fewer people this week. But I gotta have a little fun with my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me, even though it's so late in the morning. I'm glad y'all could be here. Okay. Really, let's do one more. I think her red hair with the blue is nice. Let's just see what we can work out with the numbers and the quotes and things. Well, this one has to be used. In the dictionary, art comes before housework. Amen to that, sister. So that one's a must. You guys, I've been doing good on my walks, which is why I'm wearing this silly watch now. I don't really like this watch. I've refused to wear it for a couple of years, but I'm back to wearing it because I'm trying to be more healthy. I need it. I need to be more healthy. So anyways, I've been doing more walks, and even Sparkleheart is coming with me. Sometimes Young Z, sometimes the whole family, always the dog. She is always there for it. Don't like the numbers. Okay then. Well, we tried it. Let's bump everybody down. I might just ink blend the edges. We'll try that. Maybe that's all it needs. I think she's just perfect for this quote. Which one, Cordelia? Oh, you're right. It does have a typo. Thank you. Fixed it. You're right. Thanks, Cordelia. No wonder it was when I read it the first time, it felt really awkward reading it. I think I would have caught that, but no. I think that is a Sweet Pea Curiosities. I'll have to let her know, but it's been out a couple of years. I'm sure she's just going to be like, well, it's fine. And I would agree. There's so many other quotes. Ooh, I just had an idea. Why have I not thought of flowers before now? But I kind of feel like some of these girls could benefit from a big flower. I just don't know if I have. I may not have them. And this girl does have to go soon, but I kind of feel like a big flower off the edge. Let's at least give her one, since she's the one that brought it to mind. We will do that. Oh, you have 2 of those mats, Linda? Yeah, I do too. I do too. I bought one for my desk, which y'all see me use all the time. And I bought the other one for my craft bag for when I go to crops and stuff. I'll have one in that bag. So I bought 2. Ooh, I just thought of another way these girls could get something added. I'm not going to do it today because we don't have time. But to stitch around it, I could stitch around these cards with a sewing machine. I like her with the flower. I like that added detail. I have half a flower. Let's add this one over here to kind of maybe distract from the typo and correction. I'll just add that on there. Yeah, I like these with the flower on it. It just adds a little something extra. I think she's good with the number. I think these 3 are all good now. These 2 still feel a little bare to me. And we decided I don't like the numbers, at least not these. They're just not doing it for me for some reason. We could try the ink blending. I'm gonna call it at this point. I think I have 2 or 3 left to make. I'll do those on my own time. We've had a nice long session of making artist trading cards this morning together, which is awesome. Bye, Mary. See you later. I'm impressed so many of y'all could be here this morning. Have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Yep, y'all were so right. You're helping your grandson with his math. Luckily, my husband, math was like his major in college, so he did all the high level stuff. It's no problem for him. Me, I'm like, bring me your social studies, bring me your arts, I'll help you with English, but math, not the best at math. Let's do faux stitches. This is Tracy approved. Mindless Crafting Tracy. I need to get her birthday package out to her. Good thing she celebrates all month. I need to get Dee Dee's out to her too. Okay, we'll just do a little faux stitching. This is a 01. It's a really fine tip pen. But you use anything. You could just use a regular old pen. Don't have to have an artist pen to do faux stitches. There, that's better. Wow, it's amazing how much that helped to me. That finishes it for me. I'm good with these now. So I just ink blended the edges and added that faux stitching kind of little dash around. You can make your dashes as big or as little as you want. Let's review what we've made today. I'm gonna let you all go. I gotta go. Let me see how many girls are left. Oh my gosh, there's only 2 left. I thought there were more. Okay. Ha ha. We're gonna finish these. If Diane was here, she would be laughing so hard. You like the art comes before housework in the dictionary? In the dictionary, art comes before housework? Yeah. We could all have that on our wall, I think. For sure. It's a good one. You could do crafting. Crafting comes before housework in the dictionary. That is one that actually I had on my list for an upcoming stamp set. I've only released 1 stamp set. Because I know we got lots of stamp sets. I'm only releasing them when I feel like it's necessary. I got to get busy. I have not been designing. I've kind of been on a break, you guys. One reason is because work kicked up again. And I'm only one person, so sometimes I got to give myself a break. Teeniest, tiniest little pieces. Okay, but that's better. Oh yeah, these mats, they're fabulous. I need a piece of paper to ink blend on for this girl. Oh, her hands look a little dirty. Let me just darken her up a little bit. It's a self-tanning situation. All right, she's good now. Oh, this girl, she needs. Ink blending the edges, maybe with a smaller brush would be better, but helps when you're fussy cutting and kind of cleans up the fussy cut. All right, we just have these last 2, you guys. She went a little heavy on the self-tanner. That girl did. All right, is this heart too big? Yes, it is, but I know how to fix that. And a little more. Perfecto. Okay, we got a heart for her. Ooh, I like this one. This is just a book page, you guys. I just colored on book pages and made myself a bunch of hearts. This is an envelope. Could even use that on a different piece of art, but we just need that heart. There we go. I like that with her red hair. Okay, let's find us a quote real quick. 2 of them. And then there's no more on my desk. I can't possibly keep going because this is the last 2. Art must take reality by surprise. I like that one. That's good for like collage, I think. Oh, and then we have to grab this other one that I like so much since the beginning of looking at these. This one right here, which says to create one's own world in any of the arts takes courage. Love that. So true, Georgia O'Keeffe. So true. I think it takes courage for people to submit their cards to Craft Roulette and, you know, to do the submissions and share their cards at first, and then it just becomes a whole lot of fun. But at first, it takes courage to put yourself out there. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. There's a quicker way to do this, but that's all right, because we're just having fun. Thinking about tilting the heart, but I won't. I'll keep it straight up. And then let's grab a flower, because I did like the flower on the others. Ooh, I have these kind of wild flowers that I colored from a stamp set a long time ago. Let's use those. If I want more, I'll stamp it up and make more. All right, let's do this. Extra long video this morning for a weekday. So we got our heart. I'm gonna bump that right up at the top, I think. Then we've got this. This is a Stampendous, an old Stampendous stamp set. I really like their stamps, their designs. Very folky, whimsical. I'm gonna put the girl right somewhere over here. Let's put the label down first, and then we'll know where she goes. That's so funny, Cordelia. You have a culinary arts degree, but you do accounting stuff now. It's so fun to change things up, though. You never know. And somehow I've found, even though my background is so diverse, that it all works together. Experience at one job, it may seem completely unrelated, but somehow they end up working together. It's a little wild, but I like it. It's an ATC. It's okay to be wild. It's paper. It's a little piece of paper. I think, you know, it's easy to overjudge our stuff, but it's just a little card. It's okay. Let's do this last one. Love these bright colors. Gonna keep that heart up here at the top as well. Then we'll put our bouquet in. Thanks, Maddie. Hi, Rowena. Oh, welcome from the Philippines. How wonderful. Welcome, welcome. We're making artist trading cards today, but I'm almost done. I can't find those dresses. Which dresses, Beth? You guys, the way I spend money, I don't know if I'll ever retire. uh, I am getting better. I'm getting a whole lot better, though, than I used to be. So progress. Progress is good. Which dresses are y'all looking for? Are y'all looking for these dresses? These little things? These were all on the same page. I can try to figure it out if that's what you're looking for. I can try to find them in my digitals. It's just hard because I have hundreds of files. I have so many digitals. But I can try. I can search the word dresses and see what comes up if that's what y'all are looking for. Oh, nice. I'm reading all y'all's stuff. And happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't know where that accent came from. It just popped out. It's definitely not Irish. Okay, put my scissors away. They're falling apart. I don't know why. I don't just ditch the scissors, you guys. I just keep screwing them back together. Okay, I got to clean up my desk a little bit and then we'll look at these and I'll go to work and y'all can go do whatever it is that you want to do today. So here's our ladies. Oh, her red hair is fabulous, isn't it? So is hers. To put the two redheads by them up there. So there's the ladies and how they turned out. They're fun. I like them. They'll be fun to hand out at Craft Roulette at Paperganza, which is what these are all for. Hey, Miss Debbie. I'm making ATCs, but I'm sure you figured that out. I know. I'm working on it. I am working on that. Miss Linda. Oh, that's so sweet, Ava. I took a picture yesterday of my kids like working on their rooms. I'm trying to capture what might seem mundane, and I am putting it all in a journal, because it's the little moments. I know as my kids get bigger, it's the little things I'm gonna miss. I'm just gonna miss them in the house making noise, eating all my food, and making a mess. And so I'm trying to capture some of that now and like capture the mundane moments. Hey there, Jay. Good to see you. Hi, Reagan. Okay, so here are the ladies. Yeah, I mean, I like lives. It's my favorite, but not everybody has time for it. So I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to balance things out and have edited videos again. But I love lives. I love hanging out with everybody. So here are the first ones we made. Totally different vibe. This is like little girls, cute little girl vibe. Springy, adorable. So we did the little girls first, and then we did the sassy girls. These. All together we have 12. So we have 5 of those, and we should have 7 of these. And that was all from one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. Yeah. So 12 all together. Yay. Look at me doing math. Oh, Maddie, I deleted all the videos off my savings channel, turned it into a collage channel. I don't have my videos uploaded yet, but yeah. But I'm still doing the savings thing. I just don't have a channel about it. But I'm still saving money and doing my savings folders and stuff like that. I'm just not doing the channel, but I'm still playing the savings games and saving money on my own time and with my family. They ended up really taking to it. At first they were like, this is silly. And then they were like, wait, this is fun. So one thing. So this is a 3x4 card. The Project Life cards. If you had a bunch of these, you could cut these down and make these into ATCs. It's just an idea. I have a million of these things and could totally take those and cut those down. Also, real quick before I let y'all go, as mentioned previously and in the chat as well, these cards, if you're like, I don't know, like what's the point? I'm not going to give these to anybody. I don't know if I want to make an ATC. Well, they go great on an A2. So this is an A2 card base. And you could totally add more patterned paper, you know, and make them have more impact. Like I think these look really good together. You know, and then you can stamp in the background, add more stuff in the background so that, you know, even if you just made a whole bunch of these, you could turn these into cards if you wanted to. Or you can tuck them in your pockets of your junk journals. Bring Maddie over and find a pocket. So you could take them and tuck them in pockets and decorate your junk journals with them. You know, you can do all the things. All right, I have to run. I really need to go to work now. I hope you guys have an awesome day. It is so good hanging out with you. I will try to be here on Wednesday. I don't know what time yet, just because I can't seem to wake up with the time change, but hopefully earlier. And eventually, by next week, I want to be back on schedule. That's my goal. Well, thanks, Dawn. You're welcome. And you're welcome, Cordelia. And thanks for hanging out with me, Jennifer, Esther, everybody, Bethany, Kim. Saving money is fun. It is. It's this week, Kim. Woohoo! Spring break feels like it's just as much for me as it is about the kids. All right. I love you guys so much. Y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.